to date. It's actually the 13th. Um, so a bushing broke on the sickle bar blade on the haybine earlier, and I cruised over to Empire Tractor. I got the part. You know, shit happens. It's just part of it. But you know, some things are more important. You know, this little calf, I noticed, wasn't feeling too hot and too strong. Actually, he was feeling too hot, you know, and too dehydrated. So I've been bottle feeding him in the shade here, and he seems to be, you know, pretty happy. He's he's my little buddy. He's getting stronger. What happened? His little brother and his little sister over there to the right, you can see, maybe not, but those two calves been beaten and whooping on their little brother. And the poor little guy has been fighting to get to his mother's colostrum, which is the most important vitamin and mineral that the calf can get from the mother, and it gets it the day it's born. So at some point in the last day and a half, this little calf was born in the tall grass and was abused, both by its mother and its siblings. So he is gonna be one tough little cookie. He's such a survivor, and now he's feeling so much better. When I got him the milk replacement and I hooked everything up, got everything going good, he got a taste of that milk replacement and just started kicking and flopping around and jumping. He was so happy and so excited because the poor little guy doesn't even know what life is yet. And here he is, dehydrated out here. I feel so horrible that we didn't see him for about a half a day or maybe even a day. We weren't able to see him. And it's so sad, man. He was hiding in the tall grass. So I got water. I washed this little poor little nose off. They've been, you know, they haven't been treating him too hot. Let me just put it that way. You know, so it's like that, you know. We got I put him out here in the feeder, and you know, he's just out here. You know, I got one pass done with the feeder earlier. The feeder. I got one pass done with the haybine cutting. A bushing went. So I took the torch, melted the old bushing out of that sickle bar, the head bushing there, and went to Empire Tractor, got the new bushing and pin. Then I realized that the outside casing of those old bushings are like impossible to get that chunk of metal out. So I'm gonna have to get creative. I found a method that a mechanic was showing people online, and it's a really good method. I have a little battery powered impact wrench with enough torque to hopefully push the new bushing, the new head bushing, into the end of that sickle bar cutter. And even if I have to use a ratchet and do it by hand with a cheater bar, I'm going to push out the old casing, outside casing of the old bushing with the new, and replace it with the new, get it put in place, drop the new bolt in, boom, done deal. And then tomorrow, you know, I'm going to have to look at the weather, and shit, at least by my birthday, Friday, I will be, at the latest Friday, I'll be cutting hay. You know, we're going to have big bales this year. They're going to be 6 foot by 6 feet round. Round bales, over 1,000 pounds, maybe 1,100 pound bales, net wrapped. And right now they're going for $85 a piece. So we're hoping to get like a shit ton out of that. That 7 acres back there. We'll see. We'll see what it is. The shit's tall. It's really freaking tall. So I wouldn't be surprised if, see, there's the neighbor. He really loves the herd, and he he helps kind of spoil them, and sometimes he mows that meadow and throws the cuttings out of his mower, out of the grass catcher, and sometimes he throws it over the fence for the cows and they go crazy. I got a bunch of blueberries and blueberries and grapes out front there, and we got a rake, a hay rake, and a bine, so we're doing everything but the baling. And I put another hot line of electric wire around this back fence the other day because it needed a hot wire. Those mini small calves can jump right through that stuff and not even know it. But alright, well, any suggestions on names for my little buddy here? He's such a toughie. I was getting so scared as he wasn't looking good. But now he's just like, ooh, now I'm this cow's, you could say I'm his adopted father. I'm this little boy's daddy. But I got a fake nipple, and I'm juicing him. I'm giving him all he needs. Mama's being a bitch. Mama just shit. Sometimes she acts that way. Sometimes they act funny towards their babies. But alrighty, I just wanted to touch base on what I was talking about earlier. And I'm gonna make a little video about fixing that sickle bar head, the bushing on that, and it's a simple fix as long as I can get that rigged up and get enough torque tap on it as I'm replacing that bushing. But alrighty, peace out.